Your family member was involved in a terrible accident resulting in death with a sanitation department truck, or with a bus, or with some other municipal-owned vehicle. And now you want to know, how much time do you have in order to file a lawsuit seeking compensation for the harms and losses that you suffered? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York car accident attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. You have to keep in mind that any cases involving a municipality has a very, very short time period. The first thing that you have to do is what's called filing a notice of claim with the municipality. Maybe it's the city of New York, maybe it's a town, maybe it's a village. There are very specific time requirements in order to do that. And if you do not file that notice of claim with the appropriate municipality, what will happen is you will not be allowed to bring a lawsuit. That's known as a condition precedent. That's a fancy legal term that basically says you have to do certain things first before you can ever go ahead and file a lawsuit against this municipality. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say it's a sanitation truck that was involved in a car crash and now somebody died as a result of their carelessness. How much time do you have in order to go ahead and file that claim and then file a lawsuit? Well, as of today, June 27, 2014, you have only 90 days within which to file a claim with the city of New York, and then only 1 year and 90 days from the date of the accident within which to file a lawsuit. And then once that notice of claim is filed, now there's certain procedures that have to be filed before you are permitted to go ahead and actually file a lawsuit. Now, there's one point I have to tell you that's extremely important. It's a warning. You cannot under any circumstance rely on the time frame that I just gave you. Now, you might be asking yourself, I don't get it. I'm watching this video to learn information about the time frame, and now I'm telling you, do not rely on that information. Here's why. I'm doing this as of June 27, 2014. Tomorrow, the next day, a month from now, a year from now, the state of New York, the legislature in New York, may change the time limit in which we have to file a claim against the city of New York or against the municipality. And so you may be watching this weeks, months, years down the road. And guess what? That's why I tell you, you cannot rely on this time frame. That particular time period is good as of today, June 27, 2014. So you're probably asking, how am I going to know if my matter is timely? The only real way to do that is to speak to an attorney who does this every single day, who knows what the current law is at the time you pick up the phone to call. And that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. If your matter happened in New York and you do have legal questions, the only real way to know whether or not your matter is timely is to pick up the phone and call. Whether you speak to me or another attorney, make sure it's somebody who does this on a regular basis to be able to tell you definitively whether or not your particular matter is timely. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, again, if your matter did happen here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.